You're welcome back to Sports Daily here on Max TV. The name is Eli Kondo, and here we're giving you the very latest from around the world of sports. We're moving to the local front now, and we're going to be doing some football scouting. How have things been going lately with regards to our local players and how they seek to progress for greener pastures? I have with me in the studio a guest who has been taking upon himself to identify good talents and push them to the international world. I have with me here Max Sena. Welcome, Sena.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of job around the country and you seek to actually get the dreams of these youngsters realized. But first of all, I hear you were a football player before.
Exactly.
And you decided to switch to scouting.
Not really, not switching, but I sustained a terrible injury about 2 years now. Within a period of 6 months, I went through 3 different surgeries.
Wow.
After that, the doctors told me there is no way I could continue the football. So I decided, okay, if I still love the beautiful game, what can I do to help the youngsters to get to where I couldn't get to because of injury? So I took into scouting and I contacted my agent who was happy about the whole idea. So I returned back home in 2018. So we started the whole arrangement and I went into full scouting.
But you look too young to have gone out of football that early due to injury.
Yes.
What's your football age?
I don't have a football age, to be sincere. I'm one of those few players in the world who play with my right age. And currently I'm 31, but I still look as if 20 years old.
Well, that's interesting. 31-year-old.
Yes.
But you look younger than 31. Honestly, if we're to put you out there with this appearance, you should be playing under 20.
Of course, it's possible.
Well, so there's some honesty in Ghana football. If you're still out there thinking that it's all about football age, there's some honesty in there. But let's talk more about the MS Group Sports Scouting that went on in Kumasi. It happened about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Now, during this period of Corona and social distance and all of that, you still managed to make this happen.
Exactly.
How tedious was that for you?
Well, thank you very much. Well, this is one of those events I would say it's been really challenging because
so these are the kids?
These are the kids during the event in Kumasi.
Okay.
I actually started making the plans around June. At that time, there was lockdown and there was no contact sports in Ghana. But I said to myself, whatever happened, I need to pull this through. Okay. So I started planning with my team, went to the hospital, speak to the national covered team, how we're going to go about handling the whole event. And God being so good, they all agreed to come on board so that we'll be able to test the players days before to make sure that every player is clean and will not risk any life during the event. And it happened nicely. The event started with a test for all the players. Right after that, we moved them straight to camping. We used the KNUST campus, so means that we're using Pajo Park at the same time, the hostel, Host 7 at KNUST. So boys were tested. Right after that, they went straight into their camping, and none of them was allowed to step out of the camp during the event. Okay. Food and everything arrangement was done into the camp. So immediately you are done with your scouting, day 1, you go straight to your accommodation, food will be provided and everything. So the event went on successfully, and we never had any casualties.
Now, that would be expensive. How many kids were involved in this?
This event, we had about 75 kids involved.
Wow. And let me find out if there was good news. Did you identify some quality talents?
We did.
About how many out of 75?
We have about 58 talents out of 75.
Wow.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Very impressive.
Now, tell me, securing a place, providing food for them. Now, what was the real reason to have invested so much into this? Because this is not something of a charity.
Of course.
It's something, obviously, you have to put in and make sure it works out. What was the real reason to do all this for no gain, probably?
Sure. You see, as I said earlier, it's something I feel I couldn't do, and I want to put into the youngsters. So whatever I'm investing into it, I know definitely I'll reap it back.
Okay.
Because this talent, I'm taking them to Europe. Some will be going to Mexico. I have an academy there. So basically, it's to groom these guys to get to that level I want. Then I'll be able to sell them to these clubs. Okay. And these are the times I'll be getting my return back.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Interesting. So from Kumasi, where else are we heading to?
Currently, we are looking at Cape Coast in November. Okay. The date will be communicated very soon. We'll make 1 or 2 arrangements, and we'll look into that.
Max Sena is in charge of the MS group in terms of soccer scouting and identifying of talents. Well, he's coming out there to you to make sure they get the best out of you if you're a talented young player. So here we can get to update yourself with regards to all of these plus more from the world of sports here on Sports Daily on Max TV. The name is Eli Kondo. That's all for now. Have a good day and catch us same time tomorrow.